guys and welcome. My name is Sarun. This week's video we are going to be talking about engine displacement, cylinder displacement and bore and stroke. These are some of the volumetric things which you need to know about an engine, and these are some basic calculations. And first of all, before starting this video, a warm welcome to you guys, and I want to talk about my plan about this channel. What am I going to teach you guys? So guys, first of all, one thing I want to say is that even though I am studying in school doesn't mean that I don't know about cars. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to teach you the perfect things, and I'm following the same thing which a college does. Okay, so these are some things which the college does, but this is some more experted things. Like in college you go to first year, second year, third year, it depends on what you're studying. Yeah, but in engineering these are some of the important things which you want to know about. So I'm going to go in inlays. I have already studied them, so I'm going to teach you, and some links will be given in description. If you study that, you will learn most of the things. And one thing I will say, even though I am teaching you guys today, I'm going to give you some links and search more on Google also and study. Okay, so since I am teaching you something, that's it, it's not over. Something new might be developed, and I will be posting video, don't worry. But yeah, I'm going to give you some links, because if I make all the things which I want to talk about, it will take multiple times. But if you want to go fast, because I am posting videos three days in a week, something like I'll post a video one day and I'll wait for 3 more days and post another videos. It's my routine of how I post videos. So hope you like this video, and that's the intro for this week's video, and let's get into it. So engine displacement, cylinder displacement and bore and stroke, what do you think are these things? These are some of the volume things which we calculate in an engine. So first I'll explain you some things, and to better understand what I'll do is that for you guys itself, I am gonna make a sum by myself, like create my own sum. This isn't how it will be, but yeah, this is the perfect way to find an answer. Okay, so I'm going to give a sum. I will explain. So by the end of this week's video, you're definitely going to know about what is engine displacement and cylinder displacement, bore and stroke. I hope that after watching this video you have understood. So if you have any more doubts or something else, please comment in the comment section, or if you have anything more in particular to inquire, then visit my Gmail link down below. I mean my mail ID, it's in the description box, so you can check it out and ask some questions, and let's get into this video. So we'll start with engine displacement, guys. So engine displacement, right over here I have do a diagram. Okay, engine displacement is different from cylinder displacement. That's the one of the most important thing you want to know. Some people say engine displacement is same, cylinder displacement is same. It's like if you just find one cylinder displacement, you just multiply by 4 the number of cylinders. No, it's completely different. Hold horses. Okay, it's different. Okay, the formula itself is different. Okay, I have written the formula, but you can see by the formula itself it differs. This is cylinder displacement and this is engine displacement. First of all, what is engine? Engine is packed with pistons, combustion, like engine is packed with pistons, camshaft, crankshaft and many different things. Engine consists for an engine of 4 cylinders. That means that particular engine has 4 cylinders. And cylinder displacement or piston displacement, cylinder displacement are also called as piston displacement. They're same. This piston, cylinder, what's the difference? They both are same, that's it. But one thing I want to make sure, I will teach you, wait, but first we'll complete engine displacement. Okay, if you see, engine displacement is the volume swept by all the cylinders present in an engine. So this is a cylinder. Okay, you can also say it as cylinder, but most people say it as piston, so let me stick with piston so if you don't get confused. Okay, first thing, piston and cylinder are same, don't worry. Okay, so the volume swept by all these pistons in this particular engine. So this engine is an inline 3-cylinder engine, that's why I drew here. So this is not how a crankshaft looks, but I tried my best. Okay, so yeah, this is a 3-cylinder engine. The volume which it covers in one cylinder area alone, that's the displacement. So if you multiply all these stuff, it's not multiply, there is a different thing. So first I'll tell you what's the formula. So engine displacement, the formula for engine displacement is stroke, which is the stroke length from TDC to BDC. TDC stands for top dead center and BDC stands for bottom dead center. In last week's video, guys, here's the chart, or what did they say that as card? I think so in YouTube. Yeah, there's a card right over here. You can see right over here or there. It's not a horn which I'm showing, but yeah, it will be here, I think so. So you can check it out. In the last week's video, I've been explaining about TDC and BDC. It's one of the important things. So please watch that video. And so TDC and BDC, from the topmost point to the bottom dead center, how much ever volume how much more volume it can sweep in that particular area, like the cylinder itself, that is the answer for that one per cylinder. I'll teach you for how to calculate the displacement for one particular cylinder, but this is for engine. It differs. Okay, it's not same, if you can see here. And let me say the formula. I didn't complete itself the formula, like I said half and I was explaining. So displacement for an engine, the formula is stroke, which is a stroke length, multiplied by pi, which is either 2.22 by 7 or 3.145, and there's 9 digits in them. After the 3 there are 9 digits, and I don't know fully, but I know 3.145, that's for sure. After that pi, you have to in a bracket 1 by 2 into Bohr whole square into number of cylinders. So if you see the displacement right, I will do the sum, but by in the final ending area, like down in the time codes of this video, in the last time, in the last ending of the time, I will do this, because you want to know this, and then if you move on, it will be much more easier, trust me. Okay, so that's the formula for engine displacement. And one more thing you want to know is that some people ask that higher the engine displacement, what is the difference? Lower the displacement, what is that? Why is displacement calculated? So first of all, one thing you want to know, engine displacement is most likely calculated in metric. Okay, metric, SI, they're all different, some are different. Okay, so metrics, so in metrics, how do they calculate? They calculate by cc or L, which stands for liters. So 1 cc is equal to 0.000 liters, I think so. If I'm wrong, there will be like some graphics written over here changing. I think I'm right for that one. Yeah, so that's how you calculate that and change it. Most of them say it in liters, and that's the volume of the engine. And why do you calculate it? I'll explain you. Wait, once again. So if you see, that's the engine displacement. So the higher the engine displacement, the more the capacity of the engine, the volume is increased. So the more the volume, the more the power it can make. So the lesser means doesn't mean the least amount of power, but it can make substantial amount of power, but the lesser the fuel consumption. So the consumption rate of the fuel is decreased, and the higher you get, the higher the grade you get the economy. So, and one more thing you want to know is that, so engine displacement, why it is calculated, this volume, what does it mean? Some people boast that it's 1.2 liters, it's great. Yeah, but what do you know about that? What is it 1.2 liters used for? Is it drinking your water? Or you go sit next to your engine whenever your mom feeds some stuff, and I don't want that. For example, juice, your mom is giving 500 liters, then you just pour it in. No man, no. Some people said that, that's why, but this won't be fully joking video. Okay, this is really mechanical stuffs. Okay, real mechanical into stuffs. So that doesn't mean that one. So engine displacement, why is the volume calculated? Volume is calculated. The reason because of this is that you might have known about air fuel ratio. Air and fuel needs to be mixed together to create ignition. That's the third stage of the process, power stroke. But before the second one, the compression stage, where air and fuel are mixed when the piston moves up to the TDC point, and that particular area is where the combustion, like all the compression is happening. I'll make another video of compression ratio, but in this I'm not talking about compression ratio. If you see, the compression process is really important. Air and fuel mixed together to create fire. You know that to create fire you need air or some sort of fuel. It might be different from gasoline, depending on gasoline, kerosene, ethanol, diesel. It differs. What fuel are you using? It differs. And so that's why if you see engine displacement, air fuel ratio is really important. It differs by manufacturer by manufacturer. It differs even by engine also. See, Skoda, like Skoda Rapid, for example, this is a Skoda Rapid and this is a Volkswagen. If you see, they are supplying engines to them, and the proof for that is that I got a brochure. It clearly says that bought from Volkswagen. See this photo right over here, guys. So Skoda uses Volkswagen engines. So what does it mean? That means all of them are same. They add it a little bit. They differ, guys. Because if it's completely same, and like Skoda is a little bit more in the expensive side. If you see the Volkswagen Vento, for example, I'm talking in India because I live in India. I'm sorry, American folks or any other people. I'm really sorry, but yeah, I live in India, so I'm taking Indian examples. Because in US, they're all like same. That's why. So if you see in India, for example, a Volkswagen Vento and a Skoda Rapid, for example, you can see the difference. Okay, see the engine volume here and there. It differs by little and power also. If you can see, Skoda Vento cost around 8 to 9 lakhs, but this one Rapid cost about 10 itself, 9.86. Round of it to 10. That's it. Skoda, even the like the Volkswagen Vento, the base model of the Vento is only about 6 or 8, and the maximum 0.9. It's cheap and it's great. Even Skoda Rapid gets all the from the cabin. Why? Just luxury, little bit. That's it. That's why it's expensive. Other than that, Volkswagen is a great company. It's a German. I don't know where it's from. Skoda. I think Skoda is an England company. I don't know. So let's move on. We don't want to get out of this topic. So yeah, engine displacement, that's it for engine displacement. And one more thing you want to know is that in engine displacement, air fuel ratio, that's really important. Yes, I'm saying again, I'm not going to repeat fully from the first. So why is it required? Like I said before, fire. So you calculate the volume, and the volume will depend how much the air fuel ratio differs. It's same for all the pistons because it has to be same. The volume for each and every single piston is completely exactly the same, except by so less, because because of heat, a little bit expansion, a bit, sometimes it might be uneven, but it's very less. You can't even say that. It's very minute, so you don't care about that. But yeah, it's basically same when you round it off together. So yeah, if you see, that's the engine displacement. So the volume depends about the air fuel ratio. The higher the air fuel ratio, it differs, the more power it can make. And yeah, the compression stage is really great, and depending on that one, the volume, more and the more volume, the higher the compression ratio, the more the power you make, more power, baby. Then if you move on, that's it for engine displacement. Next, if you move on, cylinder displacement. Just like engine displacement, cylinder displacement is just for one particular cylinder. And before we get into cylinder displacement, I want to talk about bore and stroke. So bore is the diameter of the cylinder. It's not the diameter of the engine block. Okay, so for example, if you see, this is an engine block, the side walls are the engine block itself. They're also known as side, just say them side walls. But yeah, from this part to this part, if you calculate, it will be seriously wrong. You'll get a different value. For example, if for this particular piston alone, when it's a 4-cylinder, for example, it produces about 1.2 liters. For example, I don't know the values, I just say for example, if you calculate the bore wrong by calculating the cylinder walls, including the cylinder walls, if you calculate it, then it will be around 1.2 liters. It will show 1.245, and you round off it to 1.3. Then you will get the air fuel ratio wrong. It will cost you money. You will recall. Then you will go financial. Then you will go bankrupt. Then you go what? To road, maybe. Okay, let's just get into leave those things. But yeah, so that's what bore is the diameter of the piston, because pistons are circular, they're like a cylinder. So that's why we calculate the bore for that one. And stroke is perpendicular to the bore, and how much the piston moves up and down, that's the TDC to BDC, the distance between them, how much it moves in the cylinder itself, like in the cylinder block. That's it. So that's bore and stroke. You generally multiply bore and stroke generally for that one displacement, but that's for early 1987s. But now technology has increased. So what's the displacement formula for a cylinder displacement? So the displacement formula is pi r square h. So what is pi r square h? Like I said before, pi to 22/7 or 3.145, and the radius stands for the bore, and then height is the stroke, and volume, that is equal to volume for 1. That's it, you found out. That's it. Very easy, guys. See, that's it. Very easy. And bore, like I said before, see, if you don't know definitions, if I spoke very fastly, that's the definition right over. B stands for volume. That's bore, and that's stroke. Over. See how fast video goes. See, it's very fast. And one thing, I'm stopping you in the middle of video. Guys, please just consider subscribing to my channel. Why aren't you subscribing to my channel? I just teach you. I like to teach people. I like cars so much. I am a car guy, definitely, because I love cars so much. I work for them. Everything in my life is for cars, okay? And just please consider subscribing. It's just for free. I teach you guys for free. Just subscribe to my channel. That's all I'm asking you. Just subscribe, guys. Please hit the subscription button and then click the bell icon. That's it. You'll get new videos. I'll make, okay, some of my, they say it's not good, it's not clean. Yeah, I am improving myself, okay? I'm not like the high-end people who makes like a great video, but I teach the same thing, but it's just a bit more in the downside, maybe in the middle, okay, and for high to middle, that's it. I will change my quality of the videos and change the things. Yes, of course, the reason because of this is that I have recently changed my school, and the reason for that is that my ambition is to become an automobile engineer. So I joined to a school which is mainly based on mechanical stuffs and practicals and theory related. I want to become an automobile engineer, so that's my aim. So I changed my school, and I'm not living in my own house, like the own house. I'm living in my rent house right now because we are planning to build another house outside, big car garage. We have so many cars and we need garage for that. See, here where I live, I just park my Honda, my Audis and other stuffs all are somewhere within my grandmother. Why we changed house? So yeah, I understand that. Please wait. After a few more weeks, months, maybe sometime later, it will become great. And there is an important stuff in the end of this video. Watch this, guys. This is really important for this channel and myself and yourself. This is really important. Let's move on to cylinder displacement. Final thing. That's it. Yeah, that's the cylinder displacement. And then let's go to the sum. And we are in the ending part of the video. I'll explain about the sum. And after the sum, we will move on to the important thing which I want to talk about. So the sum, for example, I got here the sum for this one. I'm calculating only the calculate engine displacement. Okay, cylinder displacement is very easy. I hope that you can do that. Some people find difficult in the displacement formula, because when I went to teach some other people, like I take my own car classes in learner circle. There is one place I teach people. It's around you can register it online, because pandemic. I do teach people. I work on cars. Yeah, most of those things. So whomever wants to study about cars, there's a link in description for learner circle. You can go to them, register, and I'll be teaching you about cars on live. Have any doubts, come to me, guys. I'm there for you. So yeah, let's go to this sum. So calculate engine displacement. Example, we got a bore of 6 centimeters. That's not a general one, but yeah, I'm just taking for example, round it off. Okay, but it's same when there is 8.2 or 8.5, but keep it 8.5 as 9. You can keep it, but most of the time just keep it as 8.5. So don't round off. Don't round off these values alone. It's really important. Maybe if you get 1.2569, then you can just keep it as 1.2 itself. If you go to 1.296, something in those types of ranges, and then you still keep it as 1.3 itself, and then if you go to like 6.9 or something like that, yeah, I hope you understand about that one. Round it off, really, like in the 10th place, in the 10th place. You understand? Hope I think you learned decimals. So the final thing is here: bore stroke bore for 6 centimeters, stroke for 8 centimeters, and the number of cylinders, 4 cylinders. So recall this one. Okay, I'm just gonna hide as much as possible I can. So what is a displacement formula for an engine? Yeah, you got it correct, I think so. So the displacement formula is very simple. See, I don't I memorize only the formulas, but I think how does they apply it. So displacement formula is equal to the engine displacement. Yeah, I'm talking about engine displacement. Okay, so the engine displacement is equal to stroke, which is the stroke length, into pi, the 22 by 7 or 3.14, and then you multiply half, put a bracket, half into bore whole square of that one. So 1 by 4, 1 by 2 whole square is equal to 1 by 4, and bore, if I got 6 centimeters right over here, then it will become 36 centimeters, and then you multiply by final thing, which is the number of cylinders over. You got it very easy. See how easy is this? It's very easy. So let's move on. So we got first thing, what is that? So the stroke length, I'm doing it with the red marker. Okay, red. I think let's go with blue, because I wrote the example itself in blue. Okay, if you move on, so first we can get the stroke. So stroke is equal to 8 centimeters. So I'm just putting 8. I hope you understand the volume which I'm writing about. So 8 and then pi. You can just take it as 3.14 is enough. Don't need 5, that ending one. And 1 by 2 whole square, and I'm taking 6 centimeters because it's the bore. And that is 6.0 whole square into then the number of cylinders. The number of cylinders I'm taking as 4 cylinders. I have written here. So the 4 cylinders. So 8.0 into 3.14. Give me some time. 25.2. Yes, it's mind calculation, and I cannot teach Vedic maths in this channel, so I'm sorry. So yes, 25.12. 25.12, and then that's the value from here, and the whole square. I think you can get this. So that's why I took like a 6. Okay, so 6 times whole square, so 6 into 6 square. Okay, so 6 into 6 is equal to 36. 1 by 2 becomes 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 into 36. Okay, so 1 by 4, you can just put it as 1 by 4 into 36, and you can just like make it 1 delete and 9, which is equal to 25.12 into 9. I'll just write over here once again. So it is equal to 25.12 into 9 into 4. So first we'll do 9 times 4. So 9 into 4, how much? 9, 18, 2, 7, 36. So 36. So 25.12 into 36. That's it. 25.12 into 36 is equal to around 902, I think so. I'm sorry, it's 904.32. So it's equal to 904.32. So great. Okay, so it's equal to CC is equal to 904.32, and you turn CZ into liters. That's how you get it. Okay, into liters. And for calculating that, so guys, the final thing, I took my laptop, yeah, because converting into CC into liters. So yeah, so we got the CC is equal to 904.32, and you want to convert CC into liters. So first of all, the CC into liters, you have to, the formula is equal to divide the value by 1000. Yeah, get the 904.32 is equal to 0.90432. So which is equal to, you get, so the value for this engine, the volume for this engine is 0.9 liters. That's it. So it's just 0.1 liters less to become 1 liter. So this engine volume is equal to 0.9 liters. I have planned to make a race car, a Formula V race car, not Formula 1. It's really difficult. I need carbon fiber and I'm not great at making carbon fiber. I made one. It came somewhat right, but yeah, why I'm joking is that I threw it away. It didn't come nice and wasn't a real carbon fiber, and that guy cheated me and I got my money back. Yeah, I just think the autoclaving process and it didn't come well with me, so I just left that one out. So yeah, when I start my own car company, it's going to be fully carbon fiber. Yes, because carbon fiber, it's a type of fiber and it's lightweight material, that's why. And one more thing is that it's not like weldable and something like that. It's not like metal, it's a fiber. So I want to know about that, and it requires so many CNC machines. Like, you want to make you want to make some claves or something. Like, if you want to create one shape, you have to build outer covering for that one, and then you make it. Like, you need something to build upon that. So you have to make that one. That takes a long time. So I'm not going right now. When I start my car company, I'm going to invest a lot. So yeah, let's think about it. So, but my main concession right over here, what I'm coming to say is that I'm planning to participate in Formula V. I have some racing time a bit. I have raced a little bit in go-karts, hive karts, those types of things, like electric ones. Yeah, I raced in them little. Got a great experience in them, like turnings and taking apex corners. Yeah, those types of stuffs. So I have planned to move on to Formula V. I'm not going to become a Formula 1 driver. That's not my aim, because my aim is to become an automobile engineer, make the world's fastest car and be the best. Be like a Honda, how great the car is. Like, what I'm saying, how reliable it is. Honda, like my grandfather's grandfather, he had a Honda. I don't know which model it was. We still have it. It's been 3 decades. It's run nice, but except paintwork, little bit damaged. But yeah, Honda is reliable. I want to become as reliable I want to make my car companies to be as reliable as a Honda and be as powerful as the car which it has to be. So that's my aim, automobile engineer. But yeah, let's talk this month. I'm changing. Yeah. So Formula V, I just like racing cars. I'm still 2 years away to become 16. And I cannot wait that much. I want to get some racing, because I like, my original dream was to become an automobile engineer. And from past 1 year and a half, I love Formula 1, seeing Formula 1 in Netflix, I think so. Yeah, in Netflix was the first time when I saw a Formula 1 car 2 years back. And then one was in the F1 British GP when Max Verstappen won. It was great, the feeling, yeah, it was nice. So from that one, I love Formula 1. I thought of participating, but I think it was out of my scope. I want to become an automobile engineer. That's out of my scope. Yeah, I'm not saying the drivers waste. It's a great talent to become a driver, but yeah, not this type of driver, an F1 driver. It requires so many practice, so many intuitions and many things, but I'm not going in that way. I love racing a little bit, get into a little, very little. I'm getting into Formula V. So I'm telling you my concession right now. So after this video, I'm going to sit in my laptop and just market some people, like affiliate. I'm going to look for affiliate marketing, get some money. And my main plan is, I live in India, and Formula V regulation state you have to be at least more than 1148 cc above and be less than 1249 cc. So my aim is to buy a Honda Civic, a 2009 version. I know some of you might say, Tarun, it's recall, you don't buy that. I'm going to fully strip that vehicle. I don't need the airbags. I don't need nothing. Race cars don't use airbags. Okay, they use Hans device and many more things. So I'll buy the Honda Civic, strip it out, take the engine modules, the regular stuff, take like those things and get it out. That's it. And using the engine, I'll build it, and stripping materials, I strip it off, get some more money from that, and then make some more stuff like building the chassis and many more things. So that's my thing. And I'm gonna be talking to some important sponsorships, like companies, to get me affiliated, and I'm sure I won't let them down. So guys, so this is my great plan for this channel, and I think it will require at least 3-4 months. I'm not going to make a promise that I can do it, but I'm going to try my whole best. I already tried once, but we'll never give up. Okay, that's the main thing. Never ever give up. I feel I can get success, no problem. It's hard, like a small YouTuber and an unknown guy. Yes, I'm studying about cars. That doesn't make me I'm greatest person like Elon, Koenigsegg, like Christian von Koenigsegg, and those types of people. Yeah, I'm a small guy. I am not that famous or something. No problem. I'll try my best, and I'm not making a promise, but it'll take 3 or 4 months time. So please consider subscribing, for these many big things are coming by. If I get more and more subscribers, they think they can do it. It'll be great for me also, and you also. They'll make great videos. So guys, please consider subscribing. That's all I'm asking you guys. Please. That's all I'm asking you, and that's it for this week's video. That's it over, and my plan for building is also over. That's it. Hope you like this video, and share my channel and share my videos, this video, and like this video and subscribe. That's all. So I'll see you next time around. Peace.